Oh my gosh, you blew up in the last 2 weeks.
I have.
Wow.
I feel like even in like the last 5 days. And this is like, I haven't eaten anything today too.
But you did go to the gym, right?
Yeah, I went
What'd
to
you
the
do?
gym. I walked. I've been walking a lot more, making sure I get like 3 miles a day. And then I did legs. And then I did a bunch of stretches for the baby. It was really nice. I went early, so it was like pretty empty. I was like walking past the water fountain, and one guy was like stopped and he looked at my belly. I always love seeing it, but some guys just, I think it's a little more like they're confused. As long as I feel good, I go. If I don't feel good, I take the day. That's just how my life is right now. And then what about you?
I've been into motivational videos every single morning. I've been watching them, like a bunch of them. And it's really motivating me, so we're gonna talk about that a little today. I did my lift in the morning, so I wake up 6:30-ish, do my lift. Squats, bench press, deadlift is what I did today. This is basically like my starting point, restarting powerlifting. So pretty weak. 5 sets of 5 of each of these, except deadlift is just 1 set of 5. And then I have my Bulletproof coffee. So we're gonna be doing a day of eating today. And I get creative with my Bulletproof coffee. So in this one, there's butter, coconut milk, the canned coconut milk, cinnamon, vanilla, stevia, and collagen. And the reason I put collagen is not for like all the benefits you hear on the internet. It's mostly just to have some sort of protein in the morning to break my fast. I like my Bulletproof coffee to be more of a meal so that I don't have to like take the time to cook an actual meal, because I like having something with protein in it early in the morning. And we're gonna talk about gifts.
Period. Listen to me. All of you have this gift. Identify it. It's the thing that you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. That's what you should be doing. You're wasting your time pursuing your passion. The Bible does not mention passion. It mentions your gift. What are you gifted at, and do that. Stop tripping.
All right, here we are.
We were
Gifts.
talking about it so early.
Yeah.
You always just come at me with questions. Always like, what do you rate my self-esteem? Like as soon as I walked in the house today from the gym, that's what he asked me.
A natural ability or talent. That's a decent definition of it, but it's like something that you can't work at. So like people say gift for hard work. Maybe you're kind of inclined to be a hard worker, but you can work on working hard, right? You can't work on being 6'8" with a 40-inch vertical. That's kind of a gift. LeBron James.
It's innate, right? It's like something you have.
So comment below what you think your gift is.
I would love to read those.
Yeah, and how are you sharing it with the world? What do you think let me say what I think your gift is.
Oh, I didn't know. I forgot we were
I told you.
But I didn't know we were doing it so soon. See, this is hard.
It is hard. I want to say her toughness, but that...
I've acquired from my upbringing, probably.
Yeah. I can't think of a great gift that you have then, like natural. I'm just thinking physical, because you're not really physically gifted at all.
I don't have like a strong booty.
You have a strong mind. The first thing I thought of, but then I was like, maybe that's not a gift, is her expectations for herself. She has very high expectations, and if you have high expectations, you end up meeting those. So hers, when I first met her, they were just like irrationally high. It's like, yeah, I'm going to make all this money. My expectations for myself weren't as high as hers, but I think she's helped me raise mine. So that's what I would say.
Thank you. I would say self-motivated, or like a self-starter, right? So you have the innate ability to just get going, and your parents didn't expect a lot out of you, right? They were like, work at Ford or GM, stay in Michigan.
Yes.
I think you chose to just buy a one-way ticket to San Francisco. You chose to do online dating and build your like confidence, right? You were like a shy person.
Yeah.
So you're like you're just a self-starter no matter what situation you're put in.
Thank you. I feel like that's something you can work on though, because I worked on it.
Regardless, because your upbringing had nothing to do with it, I think. And you've given that to so many people, to me, both of your sisters and your friends. Like all of your friends got into Bitcoin.
Okay. Thank you. That's it, guys. Comment below. I thought this would be good, maybe motivational. Maybe just think about things. Like, do you wake up every day and you don't even use your gift?
Yeah.
That's most people.
So I just made my Bulletproof decaf chai tea. So I use decaf chai tea, and then also a tablespoon of coconut oil and a scoop of vanilla collagen. So that's what makes it sweet and delicious. So this is a new candle I just bought, and it smells absolutely phenomenal. It's vanilla birch. I got it from Bed Bath & Body Works. Is that what it's called? Bath & Body Works.
Lovely blouse.
Thank you. It's a kimono. We are about to head out, do some videos, so we'll be out probably for like 2 to 3 hours. So I peeled some hard-boiled eggs. I'm gonna have as a snack. Not like too hungry right now, but I know I will get hungry.
And I haven't eaten yet. Typically I will have eaten by now. I like to eat like between 10 and 11, but just gonna get some stuff done first.
We'll be busy.
That'll be easier. And I got a duck breast waiting for me at home, so that'll be really good. Oh, and we're gonna go check out co-working spaces too. Because I think when the baby comes, I just want to get out of here, you know, leave the wife at home, that type of thing, just to get work done, because I feel like it might be really hard.
One of us has got to keep working.
Because I went to like WeWork and Rome, and those places are so expensive. It's like $2,000 a month, but I found some around here, it's like $300 a month. All right, I'm sweating. Bye.
But look at this new shirt I got him. It actually fits him really well.
Yeah.
There's buffalo all over it. Oh my God, he's really sweaty.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
So we've been driving around town filming videos all day, and Mega has just been a boss about it because she's pregnant and tired and all that.
My pace has just slowed down dramatically and my waddling has increased. But no, it was good. We
went to Sam's Club.
We did. We snuck right in. We were supposed to wait at customer service, but Matt was like, F this. He really took charge. It was nice to see that. First time in Sam's Club. I'm always comparing. So like, I would say it's inferior to Costco. There were a lot of finds. Pre-cooked meats were off the charts. Like if we had a club card, I would have bought in like their meatballs and their grass-fed beef sirloin. We saw 2 co-working spaces and the second one was really, really amazing. I wish we had done this way sooner. We could have been having that, like we could have had a space for a year already.
Yeah. What are you making?
So I have some zucchini that Matt got me from the farm that I cut up with some duck fat and some garlic. And then I'm just gonna add some ground beef to it that I already meal prepped.
So I have something beautiful cooking right here. Check out that duck breast. I got it at Fresh Market the other day. They had them, it was on sale. It was like...
You got a bunch, right?
Yeah, I got 3 or 4 of them. It was $12 a pound. I'm gonna do 3 slices of bacon. I got a bunch of garlic there. And I'm gonna do kale also.
Who's my good man? Who's my good man? You are.
It's dinner time or lunch.
Yeah, it's...
Lunchtime? It's 3.
Yeah.
This really goes to show, I always reinforce this in my mind, but if you're actually busy, it's surprising how often you're not even that hungry. Like when I just sit on my computer all day, it's like I'm constantly thinking like I want to just go up and eat stuff.
I have zucchini, garlic, ground beef, all cooked in duck fat, and then I topped it with, oh, I also added some raw cheese and mixed that in there, and then some sour cream on top.
I have this 8-ounce duck breast, and this is like 60% fat. Here I have kale, bacon, garlic, and then just some salt. And there's really a lot of fat, so that's why I like using the kale. It kind of like soaks it up. And we got a podcast at 4. We're talking about low-carb diets and eating disorders. How'd the podcast go?
It went really well.
You don't have a bra on.
I know. That's why I'm trying to cover.
I don't have pants on. I had some snacks after dinner or lunch or whatever that was. One of these Keto cups. These are delish. I like the coffee flavor.
But buyer beware. A lot of
really
people
bitter.
hate
A lot of
them.
people hate them. Like,
So don't blame them.
we won't like them. Don't try them.
Don't. Like, no joke. We
Don't
love
hold
them.
us accountable for these. We like them. You don't have to like them. But I also had a piece of chorizo. Probably like 2 servings. So that's like 300 calories or so. Tell them like one big life lesson or something. You think about life a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I pondered a lot. I mean, it's just so crazy how far you come. And we've only, like, we're not even halfway there. And we think we know so much.
That's a big thought I had the other day.
Yeah, like comparing myself to my 21 or even like 25-year-old self. 4 years later, I'm such a different person.
Here's what I thought. Okay. I'm cutting you off now.
So you ask me.
It's important. So there's this guy, he's like a self-help guru. His name's Grant Cardone. I don't love him, but he has this thing. He has a book. It's called the 10X Rule. Whatever your most ambitious goal is, 10X it, and then that should be your real goal. So like say I want to make $1 million a year. That's my goal. You want to make 10 million. Because I remember when we started Keto Connect, you remember what our goal was for YouTube subscribers?
10,000?
10,000. Now we have 750,000. We 70X'd our goals. What is it called? Familiarity bias. So now it's very familiar to us. Like we have 700,000 YouTube subscribers. We're familiar with that. We're getting comfortable. Not for long. We're making big moves here in the next year or 2.
The next year.
10X in our goals. That means 7 million. Probably not 7 million YouTube subscribers, but maybe other areas of life will
Other
improve.
areas,
Yeah.
Not really my way of thinking, but I don't set a ton of goals.
That's a problem.
Not for me. I've latched myself on to someone who sets a lot of goals. So it like puts me in a position where I have goals set for me. But I'm also like responsible for everything day to day, so I can have a big picture guy in the background setting these goals, trying to make them come true while I do the little stuff every day, you know?
Even Picasso needed someone to clean his paintbrushes.
There you go. I'm the paintbrush cleaner.
I'm kidding. This is what I'm gonna have for a snack. I got this the other day. It's smoked mackerel fillets, and I really like smoked fish, and it's just convenient. I'm gonna have half of this, so one of these fillets, and then I'm gonna have this avocado. So you can see here, it does have cane sugar in the curing mixture. It's a really minuscule amount because there's no carbs. There's 0 grams of carbs in the entire package, so you can kind of assume it's less than a half a gram of sugar in this whole package. Some people are really strict about it though, but I am not. If it's a little bit of sugar, it's not a huge deal to me.
You missed Matt doing, what were you doing?
Lion King.
Lion King.
For Julius, he loves it when I do the odd.
Yeah, but I was just like walking upstairs, and for like 10 minutes straight, I was like, who is this crazy man in my house singing the Lion King theme song right now? Or not even the theme song, right? It's like the part where he lifts up.
Yeah, Adewetnya, everyone knows that.
Okay, so there's mine. And I might, is this fatty?
A little bit, yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it's pretty
Mackerel.
fatty.
Mackerel's pretty fatty. Mega said this is the weirdest pregnancy craving she's had.
I think I've done it before. I just haven't shared you guys. I did it with salmon, my favorite peanut butter. Peanut butter goes good with Asian. Fish to me is always just like an Asian thing. Now I got the whole thing in the peanut butter. Peanut butter, good. Mackerel, good. Where can you go wrong?
So I read a few great books lately. I'll just give you guys like one big tidbit from each. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, absolutely mandatory read. Personal Finance, teaches you everything you need to know. There's 2 books that I'm gonna give to my kids as far as finances go. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and Richest Man in Babylon.
It's so funny that he just like half of the cover is the man himself.
It took me so long to buy this one. I've read like every self-help book there is, but just, yeah, the cover like put me off. I was like, this is gonna be boring, but it's actually really, it's an easy read. It took me 2 days, probably like 5 hours. What the rich teach their kids about money that the poor and middle class do not. And you might get offended by this book, honestly, because he's like, poor people do this, rich people do this. That's all he says throughout the whole book. But the big thing is rich people don't work for money. They work for knowledge and they let money work for them. Once you start taking a paycheck, something inside you dies, is kind of what he says. This one I would give like a 10 out of 10. This one I'd give like a solid 9 out of 10, the Everything Store. It's about Jeff Bezos and the starting of Amazon. Long-term thinking and constant innovation. Like it started as a bookstore, now it's a technology company with a market cap bigger than Google, Microsoft, and Apple. And just like they're always ahead of the curve, there's very few companies that still have their founder as the CEO and they're $1 trillion company. Most companies end up taking on a CEO because the founder's not really equipped to like run a huge company. Jeff Bezos is just mind-blowing. A lot of people seem to hate him though. I admire people like him.
Like a little scummy, you could think.
Yeah,
The way he got to the top, his rise.
He would definitely say all is fair in love and war and business, like scratch, claw, cheat, steal to get to the top. He'll do it.
You do it.
But that's why he's at the top. I'm playing Mario Tennis. And Mega, we just got a Rebozo.
Rebozo. And we're gonna do some belly sifting. We learned this from our birthing class, but you can also look up spinning babies.
Well, are we doing like birthing videos now?
Yeah.
Sifting.
Oh, I feel him moving. Not so fast. I got it on Amazon. Julius, this is not... He just bit me. Come, sit.
You have to introduce him to the Rebozo.
Bad boy. Bad boy. This is a Rebozo. You can smell it. That's all you can do. All right, guys, that's a wrap on our day of eating. It's like almost 7 now, I think. And we always go on a night walk or like an evening walk with Julius.
Post dinner usually.
Post dinner, once we're done eating our dinner and our snacks, to get the blood flow, and Julius gets some time out, and it's usually a lot less hot, but right now it's scorching. Hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see you soon.